What's up, guys? Abel's Streetcar Builds back at it again with part 4 of our coyote saw build. Today, hopefully guys, will be our first start. Okay, the computer comes in today from Power by the Hour. Okay, so we're tying up little loose ends just to get like a basic startup. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it, show you what's changed on the car, what we've done to the car, and we'll jump right into it, guys. First, as you can see, guys, we got this hood. You know, I got it off the marketplace. I don't even remember. I think I paid like $100 or something, 120 bucks. It looks cool from the front. Like, I like the way the cool hood looks from the front, but I just don't like the side views. You know, it's just something, I don't know. I like the stock hood on my car. So I'm thinking that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just put the stock hood back, but we're just gonna go ahead and trim it in the middle just so the boss intake can come out the top. You know, it is what it is, but I just like the stock hood. We'll probably put some like heat extractors on the sides of the stock hood just to take out some heat from the engine bay. But I put this one on there I was gonna get rid of it. And I was like, you know what, I don't like it. But it's good to keep, you know, just to have a hood on it so it doesn't keep getting wet and stuff like that. I didn't like having the stock hood open and stuff. All right guys, in the engine bay, I got the water pump. You know, I was recording, you know, a while back, but I lost the videos. But we put the new water pump, we put the new pulley, the belt, we put the thermal, everything. I got the kit from Power by the Hour, and we bolted everything up. And I ended up buying this off the marketplace, you know, and it had the holes here. There was some damage here. So what I did is I got some epoxy. I cut out a piece of plastic and put it on there, and then put some silicone and then painted it matte black. So it kind of looks like factory, you know what I mean? It's not the prettiest, but it's gonna work. Let me see what else has changed. That's pretty much it, guys. We got the radiator hose connected. We got the other radiator hose down there. I got the clamps. We're gonna go ahead and put that on there. And that's pretty much it on what we've done with the engine. The engine is basically done. You know, I trimmed the harness. I trimmed this harness. You know, I cut it all out, because it had the electric steering connected to it. You know, got rid of that. Now all we have is just the power, the ground and the power, and this is the alternator start, the power. And let's see over here, or my bad, this is the starter power, and this is the alternator. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and what I'm thinking, guys, this is what I'm thinking, is that we're gonna take the alternator, we're gonna trim this up, put it underneath the fender, and we're gonna connect this directly to our solenoid, like small block Ford, basically. And on this one, since I do have the battery in the back, we'll probably just connect the grounds to the body. And this power wire, well, we're only gonna use one. This power wire, we're gonna go ahead and snake it in to the solenoid also, just like a small block Ford. You know, the solenoid is gonna have power to the starter, and then the alternator is going to be feeding the solenoid to charge up the battery, to charge up everything. Since we do have the power cable from the battery in the back, it's going to charge up everything, and everything should work as original when we had the small block Ford. All right, guys, as you can see here, I already got everything set up so we can go ahead and make these headers fit. All right, guys. So the thing is that these are 1 7/8 speed engineering headers. Okay, they fit good. They fit all right. Okay, they fit all right. Passenger side is flawless, but the driver side, I was having trouble with the shift linkage. It was hitting. Okay, I kind of massaged it with the mallet and the hammer and stuff, and it was still touching. And I was kind of bummed out. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take the loss, invest in some ultimate header or something like that, you know, or maybe even the BBKs are like 600, 700 bucks. But I thought about it. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make them work. It just needed a little bit. Okay, so what I did was, as you can see, I got the come along right here, and I got it tied up. Let me see here if I can get you a good little view. And I already started, as you can see here, I got it tied up, and I already started heating it up. I'm gonna go ahead and get you a back view so you can see how much space I'm trying to get from this header. All right, guys, as you can see, I had massaged it here, and it was touching that shift linkage, and it was touching the bracket But I put some tension on it, and boom. All right, so that's what I'm trying to get to. So right now what I'm doing is I'm heating it up. I'm heating it up to try to warp it to the side. If I can do that, man, I'm golden, guys. These things will be flawless. If I can straighten this header flange out, I can straighten it out back to original. And we got some 1 7/8 for 400 bucks. Guys, I am happy as hell, man. So before, even though it was massaged right there, it was still touching. All right, the bracket was still touching. So I was down here for about 30 minutes with the torch, heating it up all the way around there. And I would feel the come along, like it was tight. So as soon as it started budging, I would hear clink, clink, like little noises. And check it out, guys. Boom. Look at that clearance. You know, this bracket was honest, it was touching. The shift linkage right there, the one that goes front and back, was actually touching before. Look at that clearance, guys. So the next step, these headers are gonna work. I thought I was gonna have to change them out, but we're gonna go ahead and just leave these in here. They're 1 7/8. I'm gonna straighten this back out. And for clearance, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get one of them slip connectors, 3" to 3". And then we'll just do the X pipe and whatever mufflers we decide to use. But check it out, man. Wow, man, I was bummed out because these headers were not fitting. But it just took a little bit of heat and persuasion. And there it goes. You know, for the price, you can't really beat it, man. For 400 bucks, I didn't think they were gonna fit perfect. But, you know, shit, they work, man. 1 7/8 with a 3" connector. Good for NA performance, and good for a supercharged application too. All right, guys, a few things that we're gonna go ahead and do today also, aside from what we just did with the headers over there to go ahead and get a clearance for the bracket, is we're gonna put these O2 sensor extensions. All right, for the long tubes, we needed that. We're gonna put the bracket so we can have our gas pedal. All right, our gas pedal and everything. And I have the oil cooler delete here, but I don't know if I'm gonna install this yet. I think I want to get the car started first, and then once the car started and everything, once everything's good, I'll just go ahead and install this. I wasn't really gonna film this, guys, but might as well, you know what I mean, just in case, informational, you know, anybody is looking for information on how to put the bracket on there. We got the gas pedal off, as you can see right there. All right, got it off. This is the new one. So basically this is gonna take the place of wherever this bracket was, like that. Let's see. And then this new pedal, I'll take these both off and I'll bolt right there. All right, guys, so it's pretty basic, but you know what I mean, I like this one because this one came. So just in case you stomp it hard, you know what I mean, the other ones don't have this bracing, and you could break the plastic. And this one had the bracing just, you know, to give it a little bit extra strength. So that's why we went with this one. Literally only took a minute, guys. It's pretty one of the easiest things I've done to this car since I've started this swap. Probably the easiest thing I've done on this swap. Pedal is perfect, you know, right there is buying them out. Still got a little bit of room right here, just enough, but you know, we'll adjust this later. The carpet's not all the way down, but boom, that's the pedal. All right, guys, so we got the O2 sensors, we got the O2 sensors in, we got the header clearance. All right, I'm happy with that. It's perfect. Okay, so now we're just gonna do like a little rough draft, just the basic on top of everything up here. Connect the body harness, all right, while we wait for the computer to get here from UPS. All right, guys, so I know a lot of people would think like, oh, you know, a coyote swap is, you know, it'd be kind of hard, or the wiring. It's actually really basic, guys. All right, so 2 plugs come out of the engine. You know, the engine and trans together, the harness is connected, trans harness is right there. You know, this plug connects to the PCM. Just one plug. All right, this one comes with the power by the hour harness. You know, it literally says engine, so you really can't mess it up. All right, so this is the other plug for the PCM. The PCM has two plugs. So basically these two right here, these two big ones right here, these are PCM. Okay, and then you just snake the rest. Most of it is basic. One of them is the mass air, the other one's the alternator, the OBD2, and all the little things. We'll go through that right now. Okay, so we'll snake it from here. I'll show you the basics. Okay, so like I said, this is the engine, goes here. Okay, and then we got this is the fuse block that comes with the body harness, and it connects. Basically, it gives power to the, you see here, I think this is the fuel pump. Let me see here what we got here. There's yeah, fuel pump power, battery ground, and this is the fan. All right, so that's just 3 wires right there. Okay, so we got that. We got the engine plug connected. We're waiting on the PCM to connect that. And then right here, this is how basic this thing is, guys. It's simple. We got the alternator, that's one plug. This gives the power to the starter, that's another plug. Let me see, what else we got here? Mass airflow, that's 3. Gas pedal, 4. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is the OBD2. Let's see if we can get the OBD2 right here. This is gonna go snaked in. These two are gonna go snaked into the firewall. All right, so we can go into the dash. So those two are pretty much out of the way. And then this one's gonna go snaked into the dash also. And this is how simple it is, guys. Look, let me see here. This is clutch, we don't use this. Upshift, we'll use that for the shifter. Shift, I know it's only 2 of these wires. All right, here you go, guys. Key and start. That's pretty much it, guys. We'll put this on the key, and then we'll put this on a wire underneath the steering column that goes to the starter, or that on the factory forward wiring that goes to the starter. And that's how simple this thing is, guys. That's how simple it is. It looks like a lot, you know, you see all this, but once you separate it, it's pretty simple. Okay, so what we're gonna go and do is we're probably gonna steal the starter from the winch over there. We'll set it in here, you know, and then we'll just leave everything ready for as soon as that starter comes in, we're gonna go ahead and try to crank it. Computer is here, guys. Boom, I'm ready to try this out. The battery has been charging for about an hour. It's at 13 volts, so it's good to go. Let's go ahead and hook this up. All right, guys, we got it wired up the most basic way that we can. All I did was, look, I got the fuel pump to prime. The fuel pump, the only thing I connected was just the harnesses, you know, the power to the fuse box and the mass air. Okay, so that's basically it. And we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna use these 2 wires. Oh, we gotta connect the starter. I'll connect the starter wire down there. I'll probably just run it direct and connect to the factory wire, and we'll see what it does, guys. That was the first start, guys. You know, the car is running rough. One of the reasons why more likely it is because of the intake and the colder intake. These are tune required. Okay, so it's probably not idling right because of that. But the car turns on, everything's good. No weird noises, no nothing like that. Guys, So the car starts, it idles really low because of the cold air intake. It requires to tune the intake, all that stuff. But the thing is that I can't give it gas to go ahead and stay on long enough. Give it a couple revs because the pedal's in the car. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and snake in the pedal wire, the startup wire, everything, and then we're gonna go ahead and start it from inside the car. Guys, looks like we're getting some weather. All right, so we're gonna have to go ahead and end it off there for today. All right, guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it off for today's video. Okay, we got the first start. It starts up. It really needs a tune. All right, guys. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and leave it like that. What we're gonna go ahead and do in the next video is we're gonna go ahead and take off the front clip. We're gonna wire up the alternator to the solenoid. We're gonna the starter wire to the starter power to the solenoid, so we can go ahead and keep the battery in the trunk. And then snake in all the harness the way it should be. All right, guys, so the engine make it look clean. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And like I said, join us for the next video. Street car builds, I'm out.